Welcome. This is Susan Polgar from St. Louis, Missouri in the United States, and with my co-commentator, Grandmaster R.B. Ramesh from Chennai, India. And the game has started already. We're having, again, a Berlin, possibly endgame, not yet quite there. Right now has a number of choices. It's, of course, a very interesting game. We're having Magnus Carlsen, the white pieces. If he wins this game, the match is over. He retains his title. Of course, that's a long way from now. And the game could be a draw, in which case there would be a 12th game where Anand would have the white pieces. And if Anand wins, then, of course, he would tie the match, and that would all open it up for either player to win in the regular 12-game match.
Yeah, good evening, everybody. This is Ramesh from India. And it's interesting, Carlsen is having a thought here. D4 is what one would expect. Probably he has something else in mind, maybe rook e1. Susan?
And he did play d4, indeed. Did not play the rook e1. So it seems that they are likely to go for the endgame, and in fact they are going for the endgame. There are numerous other lines for white keeping the queens on the board, although theory has not found yet an advantage for white in other lines either. So apparently he seems to be playing it safe. I was discussing it with some friends whether how will or how should Carlsen as well as Anand approach this game, because of course a lot is at stake. He could play it safe, as he is doing it, playing for a win safely, as well as for Anand. Should he be risking and playing Sicilian, or should he be doing what he has been doing throughout the match? And we got the answers. Anand is again in the Berlin endgame. We've seen this already in game number 7 in this match, as well as game number 9. Game number 7, that was the... Yeah.
Yes, but
so Bishop d7 is new, right?
Yeah, it's not new, but it's new for the match.
New for the match, indeed, of course, yes. Of course. Bishop d7 is one of the moves, one of the main moves, but in the other two games that we mentioned, game 7 and 9, Anand has chosen both games king to e8.
Yeah. So probably in this game he is going to go with the king to c8 and b6. And this was the idea popularized by Kramnik in his match against Kasparov, which was like a opening. It was a fantastic choice which worked well against Kasparov. And you could say Berlin became more popular after the match. And Kramnik was relying mostly on this idea with Bishop d7. Yeah, here there are some interesting ideas. Maybe he could consider going knight g5 or rook d1. Yeah, I think many games have been played in this position already.
Oh yes, definitely. Talking from experience of playing a World Championship match, there is a lot of pressure, a lot of tension, knowing that a single move can cost the outcome of the match for both players. As we've seen in Game 6, even Magnus is not immune to blunders. Obviously, it's very nerve-wracking, and we may see some unexpected errors as well, given the tension that they both have.
Yes, played b3 now.
And we have a whole bunch of moves happening while we just talked. Both sides are developing.
All this has been played before. And usually they play with king c8, bishop b2, and b6. Probably ideas like bishop b2, b6 are quite common. And then they try to prevent the king from going to b7 by attacking the knight bishop just on time. So this is quite possible.
Yeah, so far, obviously, both players must be in their preparations, given how fast they are making their moves.
Yeah, a previous move before white playing b3, he had a choice of